Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you the absolute fastest way to level up this week in GTA 5 Online. And doing this RP strategy will be earning you around 10 to 20,000 RP every 10 minutes, which can rank up your GTA 5 Online account very quickly. So if you go on to enjoy the video, please don't forget to drop a like on it, but now let's get into this amazing RP strategy. If any of you watched my video yesterday that showed you the best money methods to be doing this week, then you probably know what I'm going to be talking about, and that is going to be the hot ring races. That's right, only this week up until Thursday, all of the regular hot ring circuit races will be paying double money, but more importantly, double RP. And after I finished doing a few of these races, I quickly noticed how good this is for an RP strategy. So to start this up, all you want to do is open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then stunt races. You'll see right here at the very top, all of the hot ring circuit races will be paying double money and double RP as I said, and there is literally so many different races to choose from. And if you are playing during a time when people are online, like during the afternoon, which is a time I recommend doing this RP strategy, then you'll most likely load straight into a busy race. As you just saw, I literally just started that hot ring circuit race and loaded quickly into a busy lobby with over 18 people in it. I'm not gonna lie though, this of course doesn't always happen. It of course only happens if you are playing during a time when lots of people are playing GTA 5 Online, like I said, during the afternoon. But when it comes to the actual settings of these races, you want to make sure that these races are set to anywhere from 7 to 10 laps at the very most, since these laps are usually really short. Not all the time you'll be able to set the laps, of course. To set the laps, you do need to be the host of the race, and not all the time you'll be the host. But don't worry, literally every single race that I was doing recording this video, which trust me, there were so many races, I was in a race with over 7 laps each time. But anyway, once the race did start, you'll next need to pick your vehicle, and there is only 3 different vehicles to choose from: the Hot Ring Everon, the Hot Ring Saber, and then the Hot Ring Hellfire. And all 3 of these different options are honestly not really too much different when it comes to the actual specs, but the car I recommend choosing each time is the Hot Ring Hellfire. I'm not sure why, but literally every single time I've done this race, the people at the very front are almost always in this car or sometimes the Hot Ring Everon. And I know what you are wondering, should you use a custom vehicle? And the answer is yes, but in this video in specific, I never used a custom vehicle during any one of these races. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I know not everyone wants to purchase one of these vehicles, since they are usually millions and millions of dollars, so I'm only going to be using the stock cars that come with the races. And don't worry, even if you are in races where people are using custom vehicles, which I ended up going against in some of these clips, you'll still be able to compete against all of those people. That is of course if contact is turned on. Make sure it is not ever turned off, which honestly I think almost every time I've done any sort of race in GTA 5 Online, contact is almost always just on. Anyway, the reason we need contact on is because our main thing that we need to take advantage of during all of these races to make sure we come in a high position is going to be the slipstream. And what slipstream is basically that white line that is trailing behind other people's car once you are right behind them, but literally directly parallel behind their car though. You can see I was just in 5th place, but me using the ability of the slipstream was the reason that I was able to get back over to 2nd place. As you can see, I'm literally flying by these cars with no problems whatsoever. You just need to be careful though, because sometimes when you are using the slipstream and going past the person, they will sometimes swerve, and that can sometimes mess you up and make you mess up. So just be very careful whenever you are doing the slipstream, and in some rare cases, you will be able to find a player in these races who knows how to slipstream just like you, and you can actually slipstream boost the entire way. So you just need to be careful whenever you do decide to do the slipstream boost though, because whenever you do decide to slipstream past your boost partner, he needs to make sure not to swerve, because if he does swerve, he might mess you up and wreck you. But as long as the player in front of you does not move and lets you go straight in front of him after getting the slipstream, he can then, right after you, go right behind you and use your slipstream to get back in front of you. And boom, that is basically how simple slipstream boosting is with another person inside of these hot ring races. But the only thing you need to make sure is that you are very careful whenever you are alternating positions going in front of each other. Some tips for me is to make sure that once you are the person in front and your slipstream starts to appear, just stay still and hold your gas button all the way down the entire way, trying to stay as still as possible. That way the person behind you can easily just get your slipstream and go in front of you. Once he goes in front of you, he wants to repeat the exact same thing you did by staying still, and you catch his slipstream to go in front of him. Just make sure you aren't dirty though, because sometimes you can easily wreck the other person and really mess them up. And if you do that, I'm not going to guarantee that that other person won't hunt you down the entire race. I'm just speaking from personal experience. I accidentally have rammed a few people by accident, like literally an accident, and these people hunted me down for literally the entire race. So yeah, just try your best to be as clean as possible and as clean as a racer the entire way through, and trust me, you should be able to place in a high position as long as you are doing that trick. But let's now get into how much RP and also money you earn from these races. But of course, like I said, you need to be coming in either first, second, third, or fourth place to make the most possible RP from these races. Take a look at this race right here. I got first place. I was only in this one for 6 minutes. I got paid $26,000, which is not too bad, but take a look at the RP. It's really good, 4,900 RP. This other one here, I got second place, but I was in this one for only 5 minutes. I got paid $29,000, but take a look at the RP. It's even better, a total of 7,500 RP. Another second place right here, you can see I was only in this one for 4 minutes, and this one I got paid $18,000, but take a look at the RP, it's also not too bad, a total of 6,900 RP. This other one, I actually got third place, and this one I was in for 6 minutes and I got paid $43,000, so more than all of the other ones even in third place, and also 10,000 RP. Then another third place, this one I was once again in for around 7 minutes and I got paid more than the other ones, a total of $36,000 and also 8,200 RP. So as you saw, all of these races as far as RP is concerned can earn you a lot of RP, especially in a short amount of time. As you saw, all of those races were literally under 8 minutes each and they earned me around 10,000 RP on average each, which is pretty good. The only downside to this RP strategy is of course you need to come in either first, second, third, or fourth place to get this amount of RP. But now you shouldn't have any problems doing that after you saw this video, because now you know the best way to do these races and how to come in high positions, and you also know how much RP you'll get once you get in those high positions. Anyway though, that is now going to be the end of today's video. You now know the best way to be ranking up this week in GTA 5 Online by taking advantage of the double money and more importantly double RP hot ring circuit races. These only will be paying double RP for like 5 more days up until the 20th, so you do still have a few more days to grind this, but make sure you are grinding it as much as possible because of course after the 20th these no longer will be paying double RP. That being said though, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that way you never miss out on a future RP method video just like this one from me or any GTA 5 Online video in general. But until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.